faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster.
Good morning guys and welcome back to Escape with Arthur. Today we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Let's get beyond the turnstiles. Thank you. Alright guys, the question is, do I go left or do I go right? Because you already know I'm trying to find me a Starbucks right now. Do you know what? Although Animal Kingdom, I feel like it doesn't offer the widest range of attractions, I think it's by far one of the most beautiful parks that Disney have. Alright, so I've been told I need to find Creature Comforts just past the pizza place, and that's where the Starbucks is. Hakuna Matata. Alright, here it is guys, Creature Comforts. Now we've got the coffee, let's go find a baby tiger. So I have heard there is a queue if you want to try and see the baby tiger, but it'll be worth it, 100%. Alright, so I've been told I need to make my way to the Maharaja's Trek, which is in Asia. Alright, here we are at the Maharaja's Jungle Trek. Hopefully we get to see him. But right now he's behind the brush, so maybe we'll come back later and see if he's out of play. Right now he's having a little nap, so maybe we'll come back later, see if the tiger is out to play. Okay, so we may not have got to see the little guy. We're gonna head on over to Expedition Everest now. So Everest opened back in 2006, manufactured by Vekoma, and it's still a fan favorite here at the park. It's sick! Alright, so I've just been on Yak and Yeti. No. So I've just had a ride on Expedition Everest. 19 years old and still going strong. Honestly, what a ride. So it's 1 o'clock. I think I'm going to go and grab some grub from somewhere and then head on over to Dinosaur the Ride. Guys, I just waited in a 45-minute queue to now realise there is a single ride entrance after all. Went over to a restaurant and I got the Korean fried chicken sandwich with fries. Don't be judging me, okay? Because I'm about to remove all this salad from this shit. You don't get a dad bod like this if you eat your greens and don't drink beer, okay? So don't judge me out there, yeah? Now the guy said this was quite spicy, and he said because I'm from England, he thinks I might find it too spicy. I said, listen, don't judge the book by its cover, guys, okay? Let's give this shit a primeval whirl. What's he talking about spice? Let's try the fries. It's good actually. Alright, I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna head over to Dinosaur and have our last ride on this classic attraction. Alright guys, we're outside the entrance of Dino Land. This opened back with the park in 1998 and we're going to make our way round to Dinosaur the Ride, which opened on the opening day as well and has been confirmed to be closing in the next few months. It's going to close at some point throughout 2025, so this is most likely going to be my last ride on Dinosaur the Ride. Classic attraction here at the park, but it's going to be replaced by an Indiana Jones ride.
Welcome everybody. We're going to do a seatbelt check here. My front row first. Pull that yellow tab on the left.
10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the... Okay, now let's go get that dino.
Oleoramus.
Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Aboard! Aboard!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you?
What a ride. What a classic. Dinosaur. Such a shame it's going to be gone. Alright, I think I'm going to head on over to Kilimanjaro Safari now. Honestly, this safari ride puts Chessingtons to shame. I hate to say it, I know it's on a complete different level, complete different budget, but this is one of the best in the world. Alright, for those of you that are theme park nerds like me back in the UK, let me know in the comments, do you like when you see theme park merch from Thorpe Park, Horton Towers and stuff like that over in Orlando too? Because I don't know why, but I get real excited when I see it.
Conditions that could be aggravated by disadvantage. Expected participation online. Animal. But first,
We got these coppery brown colored ones with the white stripes. They actually be on either side of the road. These are called bongo. For example, if they start to get too hot, we'll have to find a place to cool off, like in the shade. We got these animals with these really big horns up to the right side. There's 4 of them. They're called Ankoli cattle, or Watusi cattle, named after the Watusi people of Africa who first domesticated them. Now these big horns they've got are not as heavy as they might look. They're actually, for the most part, hollow, filled with a honeycomb-like structure inside the horn that gives it structural strength. And throughout that honeycomb structure runs lots of little blood vessels, which allows these cattle to thermoregulate. So if they start to overheat, they'll pump more blood into the horns and dissipate that excess heat from the blood out into the air, cool themselves off. But back to the giraffes. So they not only have the longest neck of any animal in the world, they also have one of the highest blood pressures of any animal, which they need in order to pump a whole bunch of blood from the heart up that long neck to the top of the head against gravity. This hill, and lots of big baobab trees and boulders all over the place. Lots of places for elephants to hide. It's the tallest flamingo species in the world. Coincidentally, they're also the palest pink of any flamingo species. They get this coloration from the food they eat, very rich in a vitamin called beta-carotene. There is a really big elephant way off in the distance to the left back there. If I'm not mistaken, that's actually the largest bull elephant that lives here on the reserve. We estimate him to be around 12,000 pounds. Like her, the lionesses. They'll initiate the majority of hunts, while males like him up there in the middle usually like to stay back home and protect the babies. Blonde still, will actually darken as he ages, and they're almost black when he's really old. So you can estimate the age of a lion. And there's the rest of the rhino crash off to the right side there too.
Oh yeah.
Might sound familiar. Big young. Now they'll be coming up on the right side of the road. You're gonna see us.
Alright guys, that was Kilimanjaro Safari. Honestly, such a great safari. You get to see so many different animals. I think now I'm going to head over to the world of Pandora. I'll show you around there, of course.
You have got to give it up one more time to all the happy little children over here. Beautiful. But now please give it up to the children. Doing a great job. All right. Very nice job. A beautiful day. So everybody say yeah. Yeah. Asante sana. Kurujiga is an another band, everybody. We are residents over here. It simply means to refresh oneself.
Alright guys, we are now entering the world of Pandora, Avatar. This is one of my favourite themed lands in the entirety of Disney World. The only other land that can rival this for me is Star Wars Land at Hollywood Studios. But this land at night is almost like a completely different world. On the floor, everything kind of lights up a luminescent, all the plants light up down here. Hopefully it gets a little bit dark and I can show you. But look at that. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, so I think first I'm going to go on Flight of Passage, and then after that we're going to go on Nutfi River Journey.
Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Almost. Yes, got them. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Put on your flight visors.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus miembros. Gracias.
Okay, so I've just done Avatar Flight of Passage. What an incredible attraction that is every single time. I love it, and I still maintain it's my favourite ride here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Smell pods are incredible. The way the ride mechanics move make you really feel like you're actually flying the Banshee. The only downfall at the moment is the water effects isn't working, but other than that, it's still in really good condition all these years on. I know I said I'm going to finish the day over at Na'vi River Journey, but I'm not going to lie, I'm currently on my way out of the park. I'm Hank Marvin, and Na'vi River Journey was going to be a 90-minute queue. It's been a long day, I'm not going to lie. I think the flight time and stuff is starting to catch up with me. So we're going to end the video here. Thank you so much for escaping with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow at Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Goodbye.